So peep game, peep game. What if we can save ourselves the time and knowing certain rules or knowing certain codes or notes when we was dating somebody or getting to know somebody, in which we can tell if they're actually for you or when they're for the streets. It's Dark Knight Radio. I'm a Dark Knight, and I always wonder what are these certain hidden codes we ask ourselves how to know if they for the streets. Well, what if I told you that there are some codes, some notes that you could tell, and if you didn't know them, by the end of this video, you will. This episode, how do we know when they're for the streets? And this is not gender specific. This is males and females and any other made up gender you have. How do you know? Let's break it down. This one's gonna be up. This one's gonna be up. So first off, what they say has a bearing on if they're for the streets. What they say is important, right? You ever heard somebody say, everybody, you know how many dudes want me? You know how many females be on me for real? Like, you need to be happy that I choose you, or you glad because I don't do this for most people, and all these females, you know what I'm saying, people who look good, they be on me. You ever heard somebody say that? They for the streets. They know. They would know because they probably just got finished talking to somebody in which they were telling them that, or they were telling them that. They always bragging about, I went out and this dude was just looking at me. I was in the club, I was at work, he just kept looking at me. He said I looked good, and I bet she was flirting with him too. And it goes for dudes too, man. This girl kept looking at me. I was like, what's she looking at? He was liking it. He was digging it. They always, and this is women specific. They always talking about getting money. Oh, I need a sugar daddy. I need this pay. I need to go on vacation. Somebody's right around the corner to make sure their funds. It's true. Somebody's right around the corner to make sure that they get the funds they need or the vacation they need. Wise people always say, I need a sugar daddy. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody who says that, check them, please. Check them quick. Or get out. How they dress. You ever got a dude wear sweatpants all the time? Like, every time you go to the grocery store, to the movie theater, they got sweatpants on all the time. Or you meet a girl, y'all going on dates, and she got scantily clad, like she just always, you know what I'm saying? It's not the fact that she can dress. Knowing how to dress and dressing, you know, like you for the streets are two different types of things. She got no underwear on. The skirt is always short. Her belly ring always showing. She wear no bra, so you can see the nipple rings. Don't let it be cold, you can really see them. Those certain high heels she got on that show her calves off just nicely, so she bend over, you can get a glimpse. You can see the pubic hair almost. Or the dress is skin tight. When she walk into a room, you know, she want to go in first. You notice that. Look at that. How you know they for the street. You ever go out with a girl to a club or a restaurant? She always want to. Like, when you open the door for a woman, they're gonna be seen first. So when they see you behind her, you can be the security guard, the owner, or dude walking in behind her. But most of the time, if you walk in before her, they're gonna know that you're with her. So you gotta be able to see it. If a girl like her door open, if she likes chivalry, sometimes that can mean they for the streets because they want to be put first and they want to be seen first when they walk in or walk out of something. Let's think about it. Cause most women say, I want a man who can lead, who can plan, that give me direction. Okay then. So do that mean that you won't mind walking in the building after him then? Let's think about it. I know I might be reaching, but let's think about that for a second. This is thought provoking. Ain't nothing outside the box here. Nothing will sound too crazy. Let's think about that. If you let's just say you're not in a relationship yet, and you take a girl everywhere, or the dude, like I said, it's not gender specific. Let's say you go anywhere with your date, male or female. Everywhere you go, strip club, IKEA, grocery store, restaurant, McDonald's, anywhere, it can be a drive-thru. And everywhere you go, they know your date's name, and they know him intimately. When they give him hugs, how you doing? They looking in each other's eyes, big muscular, T.K. Kirkland looking niggas, Patrick Willis, Ray Lewis built niggas. To the point where you get mad, you ain't gonna say nothing, but you gonna check her after you leave. Who was that nigga? Why you ain't ask who it was and you was in front of him? And females too. Every time you go somewhere, this nigga here giving these Drea Michelle, Jennifer Lopez, Rihanna looking girls hugs. He not giving the church hugs. He's giving the hugs with his arms are around the waist and her arms are around his head. You gotta come down, which means when he pull in, her pelvis and stomach's gonna be more on his pelvis and stomach, and she gonna cave in, but in a reverse direction. I love those type of hugs, by the way. Any man on my stash love those type of hugs. A certain somebody knows I love those hugs. Okay, but everywhere you go, they gotta greet your girl or your man. They for the streets. They might just came off a good night. They might be about to go into a good night. You leave that restaurant. You know, I got. They just called me in work. I gotta go handle something. My brother, his car just broke down. Let me go holler at him. And you remember that bitch or that nigga she gave a hug to earlier. Think about it. Moving on. This is good. I like this. This is up. I like this. They were now. This is gonna be a tricky one. And I know y'all gonna say, "Well, Dark Knight, they trying to be safe. That don't mean they for the streets." If they require condoms or they have condoms on deck, they're for the streets. Now this can go both ways, but just think about it. They don't trust you. Mainly, they don't trust themselves. Why? Because they know they've had something before. They've been burnt before. They have burnt people before. Or respectfully, they don't want to get another abortion. They had too many. So they require a condom. It's not about safe sex. We enjoy sex too much to care about if it's safe or not. Let's be honest. We only do stuff out of the extreme or when we have a bad experience by it. If you've never been burnt before, and every partner you get, you've been safe, you've been cool, you know what I'm saying? There was no pregnancy scares. You're gonna continue the trend. Oh, I've been good. I'm straight. When you've been burnt and you know that pain, or when you can't have sex for a period of time because you waiting for something to leave or dry up, then you know what I'm talking about. Or if you don't want to go through the abortion phase anymore, I'm tired of, that hurt, it's uncomfortable. I don't want to go through that emotionally. It hurts. I want to go through that more respectfully. These are just how you can tell. I'm just giving y'all something to think about. That's it. I promise you. And no, Dark Knight ain't never been burnt before. I know what y'all thinking. How that nigga know? No, I ain't been burnt before. Moving on though. If they require condoms, just think about it. What you doing out here? You require it every time we kiss. You got a condom. I give you a hug, you got a condom. I touch you, you got a condom. Just think about that now. Now, some people just want to be safe. But think outside the box. Just always think when people do stuff, especially when you're trying to date them. It's important. Moving on, when they're always on their phone, no matter what the occasion is, you got a movie night, they texting, they getting calls. You know what I hate? Because I've done it. This happened to me before. When you on a date or moving over the movies and I'm putting my phone down, but you can hear and feel it vibrating every 10 minutes to the point where you say, why don't you go ahead and answer the phone? Go ahead and get that. I'll wait. We'll wait. Or better yet, go ahead and see what that is. Go do what you need to do and we'll try it again another day. Because that's very annoying. Or when you're talking to somebody and it's every 5 minutes on the phone with the phone ringing, bruh. You got to answer every text. Your DICK appointment can't wait. You can't spare 10 minutes. So you talk to me, give me my time, then maybe see what's going on with him when you leave me. Well, you got to really answer it right then and there. I don't have a problem with it lately because I don't, that hasn't happened to me in a long time. But people, that's how you know they're for the streets. Some is pulling them away. All right, just be honest with yourself. Whether somebody or something, and your time and what you're doing is not that important, you're not captivating them. You're not entertaining them, male or female, to the point where that text message, that vibrating phone call is getting on your nerves. And they're going to see it as urgent because they're not being entertained. Always on the phone. You go to the movie, to a restaurant, y'all got to pick the phone up. And phones is anxiety for somebody who's trying to do the right thing. You ever been on a date with a girl or female? Girl or female. With a male or female that goes both genders. And they keep putting the phone out. It demoralizes you to the point you're like, okay, now what's going good now? Because you wonder who it is on the phone. They stop saying, I don't care who it is. You wonder who it is on the phone. You need to go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that. Because again, on my nerves. That phone thing, man, it's But moving on. Can't concentrate, which also goes into the phone thing. They can't concentrate. You can't talk to them, they're always busy. You can't watch a movie with them and go to sleep on the phone. They can't concentrate. They always, when you're at a restaurant, you're trying to talk to them, trying to see the relationship going on, or you're in the car talking to them, they always looking at the next nigga outfit. They're always looking, always wondering, They can't concentrate. Low attention span. You ever go out with a girl for the first date or out with a dude for the first date and every female or dude walk by, they looking at them head to toe. To the point where they can tell you what color underwear they wearing. I did it one day. One day I was out on a date. It was when I was like 20, 21, I promise you. So I'm talking to a girl. She glanced. The benefit of the doubt, devil's advocate. She glanced. She glanced at the dude. I say, Don, what kind of chewing gum he chewing? Because you saw it looking hard. You might smell a nigga breath. And she busts out laughing. I wasn't playing though. It's Dark Knight. I don't play that. Like that irks me. Ugh. It irks me. Anyway. But can't concentrate. Especially on you. Make sure you look out for that. Moving on. Bad friends. Got friends or no SITH friends. They friends, they always telling you a story, man. My homeboy just caught, you know what I'm saying, busting two on. And a girlfriend called, my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, she out with this nigga paying her money, she got a nigga at home, but the nigga tripping on her, she just getting some money. Always got a bad story or thought story or no SITH story about their friends. They for the streets. Why? Because birds of a feather. Ain't nobody, the spectrum cannot be that extreme to where they that good and they friends are that bad. Where's the happy medium? Where do y'all meet up in common to say, okay, I can be your friend, you can be my friend? When it comes to friends, opposites really don't attract on for relationships. Friends, you have to have a lot in common to be friends. The romance is going to keep you together in relationships so you can be opposite as long as y'all bring that happy medium, whether it be something y'all have in common with. But for friendship, when you're not having sex with a friend, and it can only be the mental game and what they can do for you, you have to have everything in common. So the spectrum should be, or she's a thought, but she's a saint. No, it do not exist. It do not. It's either she's a thought and I'm halfway there, I'm not there anymore, then that makes more sense than saying, oh, I'm a saint and she's a thought. So, or the dude, my homeboy, he a player type nigga, and I'm a saint. No. It had to be some general common thing to bring them two niggas together, whether he was doing what his friend was doing, and he trying to do the right thing for you, or he's like his friend. But watch out for the friends. That's very, very important. Moving on. And respectfully, this next one, please don't crucify me, but this next one is going to give me some trouble. When they're single and they have multiple kids, they're for the streets. Now, one, you make a mistake, the relationship, you thought you was in love when you was younger, maybe you had a baby with somebody, but it didn't work out. It's understandable. We all do that. It's justifiable. I don't have any kids, but I can understand it. When you have multiple kids and you're single, you for the streets. Cause that shows no discipline and very, very easy. This goes for the niggas too, for the men too. I apologize. When you see a dude and he got 2, 3 kids, he's single though, or the female, she keep making the same mistake, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, baby, like what are we doing? You for the streets. And you keep having them knowing the mistake you made previously. What are we doing? Or, somebody's getting manipulated. Like, that's for the streets. I'm sorry. Like, you really can't. Now, if you got 2-3 kids by one guy, now that's understandable. I'm not gonna cast aspersions for that. But multiple baby daddies, 2, 3, 4, and you single? Sorry, I hate to say it. It's for the streets. Hate to say it. Moving on. When they don't care about your feelings, when you guys say, "Look, can we talk?" and you're emotional, like I don't feel like you like me. The relationship's not going a certain way. They got a little smirk on their face. Oh, you tripping? Why you think I'm with somebody else? You tripping? When they don't care about your feelings or what you saying, they for the streets. Why? Because probably a lot of people are telling the same thing you told them, and their emotional threshold is whacked out. Or they don't care. They know they for the street. They're not going to tell you straight up because something you doing for them, something they benefiting by. So they're not going to really care about what you saying. They don't care about your feelings, because if they did, you wouldn't come to them with these questions. So they don't care about your feeling, what you have to say when you being serious. Are you really going to talk about something? For the streets. Now this one is provocative, because it can go either way. If they're very, very, very good sexually, they're for the streets. Nigga take a girl home from a club, or you meet a girl on POF or Bumble, or whatever, hence all these little dating sites, and y'all have sex for the first time, or y'all go on a date, and while you driving, she may lean over and talk in your microphone or something like that, and you ain't been knowing her that long. She know how to do the C's sexually etiquette, which means that she know how to please you without you asking her, or doing certain things your girl before didn't do, or your man before didn't do. He know how to bend you to where he know how to put your feet where your chin and where your ears at, and he can do the push up, but he not a hold, the gap, the wedge behind your legs where your knee bends, and all he doing is thrusting. It's called the push up, or when you wake up in the morning. You know what? That's another video. I'm gonna get too deep into that. But when they fire sexually, because I've been asked, after that, how many people you seeing? Are you a jiggle? I've had certain questions asked to me way back when I was younger. If I was out here because of where I did certain bedroom when I did the mattress mumbo with a few. They used to ask how many. I digress. But if they're very good sexually and it's your first time with them, they mainly for the streets. And y'all got to pass, so I just say that. They fall asleep quick. They for the streets. Y'all watching a movie, it's date night. Y'all might be at the DMV together. Y'all might be waiting for some furniture together. You might be getting a COVID test together and always falling asleep very, very easily. It's because they're always on the move. And their energy is depleted because of what they probably did like the night before, the week before. They can't sit, they need rest. They don't sit still because they're too busy running these streets. Enough said about that. I'm moving on. Always busy. That goes into the sleep thing. Hey, what you doing Friday? I go with Keith Friday. What you doing Monday? I'm with Jazz on Monday. What you doing? My best friend. Notice, and I'm hit another topic real quick. When your girl or dude goes out, if they not doing nothing messed up, they're gonna say, I'm gonna go over here with Chris, or I'm gonna go over there with Kimberly. Me and Kim about to get together have brunch. When they give you just the pronoun or the noun, I'm going with my friend, they for the street because it's not that type of friend. It's an opposite sex friend or same sex friend. Times we live in. But because you so used to the routine, you always listen closely. Okay, she got Michelle Wednesday. She went out with Jasmine Friday. Who is the friend though? Why she can't name? Why is just the friend? Or why is it just a friend to him? I'm gonna play basketball with my friend. Me and my friend gonna play 2K. Well, he named everybody else. Why they can't name them though? Always busy. I'm gonna go here. I gotta go shopping real quick. I might can go out Friday. Always busy. Watch out for that. That's a tell. What you busy for? You don't do nothing. You ain't got no job. Why you busy? Moving on. Can lie really good. They smooth. Now, I gotta be careful because I've had this title put on me. Now this can go either way. But when a person always know how to get out of a jam and they're very smooth to the point where you believe niggas too much, like Denzel in Training Day or Denzel in Everything, they might be for the streets. They good at it. It's like sitting in an interrogation room waiting for the police to come in. They can tell who's been there before and who's comfortable. They look and say, well, if he's sitting down calm or about to fall asleep, then he's not guilty. But if he's up jittery, talking fast and nervous, then he's probably guilty. Well, the first one he's probably not guilty, and the second one he's probably guilty. It's a tell. People's actions, how they react, the passive behavior, body language. You can pretty much tell. And, that comes out, when they can lie really good, how smooth they are. Some people are just smooth people. They're not doing anything shady. They just know how to turn a phrase. Some people got a good handle on the English language. They don't mean it for the streets, but it can. That's 50-50 to me. I say just get to know the person and see where they coming from with it, but that can be 50-50. They don't talk to their family. They for the streets. Oh, me and my mom and my dad don't get along. I wonder why. You probably caused that lady hell with all the niggas used to sneak in the house overnight. Or the same for a dude. Yeah, man, the dude, I had sex with my brother girl or my cousin girl. People who for the streets usually don't talk to their family. They put their family through a lot because they run these streets and the moniker of them are the streets. Because when they young, you live in your parents' house, you trying to be a player, you trying to be a thot, it don't really work out. You're going to clash a lot. Because you're involving other people. You putting people at risk, sneaking people in and out of the house. Boy, do I know it. Moving on. Your family don't like them. Your family don't like the people you dating. They for the streets. You might, your pops or your uncle might have been one of them niggas in the streets back then. He used to run through a lot. He can tell, hey, look, but that girl ain't good for your bar. She ain't for your bar. I'm telling you. They be knowing. Oh, your mama don't like your girlfriend. What who your mom? What your mama used to do back in the day? There's a reason why. Your mama got like 50, 60 years of knowledge. She know. When it's in you, it's in you. You can tell. But they say you can't BS or BS her because you won. Watch out for that. My mom like none of my girls. Because they for the streets, brother. That's why they don't like them. Moving on. They get defensive when you come to them with a question. Hey, man, who you with? Why you worrying about it? You don't trust me? If you don't trust me, I can be by myself. I can leave some more niggas want to be with me. Why you don't trust me? Or the same with a nigga. Hey, man, why you always trust me? I wasn't with Jasmine yesterday. I didn't even ask you that. I just asked you who you went with last Tuesday. Who is Jasmine? You with Jasmine Wednesday? They get defensive, mad really quick. It might not even be about you asking them about some relationship stuff. They just get defensive really quick on anything. Hey, you see my pen? Why I gotta see your pen for? Huh? Did you see me move the pen? Like, I'm not asking you if you moved the pen. Have you seen? Why? What color is the pen? I ain't throw your black pen with the ballpoint. I ain't throw it away in the trash can and took the trash out yesterday. What? That was too specific. So you did that? You threw the pen away? You gonna use the pen no way? Why y'all come to me this? They for the streets. You always on go. You in the streets, you gotta be tough. You gotta be defensive. On the go all the time. You gotta be tough. Moving on. If they diet is messed up, they for the streets. Why? They too. When you in the street, you gotta get what's convenient. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Popeyes, Churches, American Deli. You know what? I just learned something. When a girl like to go to American Deli, she for the streets. Simple, plain, simple. I love a 10-piece with lemon pepper, shrimp. I die really quick. I love a 10-piece hot with lemon pepper sprinkle. All right, I'm not for the streets though. I just messed with that combo. And I was back on my bad health stuff. Wink, wink. But when the girl diet is messed up, she for the streets. She too busy. It's convenient. She can't go and get a gourmet meal, go inside, queue time and all that. She gotta go through that drive-through, bye. Something's already ready. They never go to Subway. Chick-fil-A is the healthiest they'll go because it's convenient. But yeah, they ain't got time for that. Moving on. When they only listen to a certain type of music, hardcore rap. If I find a girl who only listens to DaBaby and Lil Baby, she's for the streets. Or Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. If they listen to this type of music in today's age, hardcore rap, why are you listening to who's hardcore? That is it. Like what woman loves DaBaby? Know all the nigga songs. Hey, you know what he rapping about? DaBaby's my favorite actor, right? He's my favorite actor. He's my favorite musician right now. I'm not for the streets though. But just watch that. Watch the music they listen to. If they got a good musical collection and it's balanced, then they might be good. But just look at the thing. Can't Sit Still. That goes into always being busy. So I'm not gonna go into that one. They never there when you need them. When you need help, they never there. Why? Because it's somebody else more important, and they need help over you. Never do nothing for you. You don't matter. You don't. I'm sorry. They're never gonna help you. Say, baby, can you do this for me? I left my wallet. Can you go and get me $1 sausage biscuit from McDonald's? Oh, I ain't got my debit card. We got like $10 in change in the glove compartment. That's not mine. You know, if I run out of gas, I might need it, so I don't got it. Maybe next time. They for the street. You can't even buy it. They for the streets. Usually people for the streets are selfish. Why? Because they need all the money, all the energy they can to run these streets. They always have a backup plan, and this is the last one. They always have a contingency plan. If you break up with them, or you want to break from them, I'm tired of you. I never know where you're going. You're always tired. You love DaBaby music. I can't do it. We don't have nothing in common. Okay, cool, fine. I bet you. I'll go ahead and pack up my little overnight bag, my little whole bag, and I'll see you later. And she's on the next dude. They for the streets. Or when he always texting and when you want to break up with him when you finally muster up the strength to do it, and he said, okay, cool, bet. Well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. I'm sorry. And he quickly moves on. He's for the streets. This is a list. What do you feel about the list I have compiled for you? I just gave you a dictionary. The holy grail of how you can tell if somebody's for the streets or not. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. If I left anything out, put it in the comments. Which one of y'all? Which one do y'all do to make y'all? I know a lot of y'all are for the streets out here. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. But these, I forgot how many it was, but by this list can really tell you and help you, guide you on your dating journey. If you want to tell somebody out here for the streets or they're for you. A lot of these can be tampered with. They may not be set in stone in your book. There may be some I left off. Some of them I might be reaching on. But you guys got to help me out with that. Comment if you like this video. Please like it. Thumbs up. Help me out with the algorithm. I love y'all always. It's Dark Knight. I'm Dark Knight Radio. I keep saying it. It's Dark Knight Radio. I'm Dark Knight. I told you this video was going to be up. And I'm high sprung right now. So that's it. You guys be good. Be safe.